It is being dubbed as one of the most ambitious games on blockchain since their first token generation event was held in the middle of August this year. A crazy fan frenzy has gathered behind the game since its release, which has a massive following that is only growing by the day. For those of you who don't know anything about Star Atlas, you can go through the brief explanation below. The CEO has accepted that the concept is not very easy to grasp. As he said in an interview earlier, Star Atlas is more complex than it sounds. If you take a brief look at it, Star Atlas is a mega strategy game that is set in the distant future, in the year 2620 AD to be specific, where the entire universe in which Earth exists has been completely colonized and divided into smaller regions where hostility prevails. There are three main politically motivated groups that have split control over these regions, which have their sectors within. Somewhere in space, a deep and extremely hostile sector holds something extremely valuable. There exist two major currencies within the realms of the game: Atlas dollars and Polis dollars. These can be used in real time to purchase items like stations in space, ship, or even to go on missions, among countless other items. You may be wondering, how is this any different from the hundreds of space games already out there? Well, it is, and here's how. First of all, no space game has this many subplots and levels of complexity. And secondly, and much more importantly, Star Atlas is thoroughly powered by blockchain technology. What does that mean for the game? It implies that players aren't just playing for fun, but they are the legal possessors of the things that they buy or win in the game. There you have it, the unique selling point of this popular concept. Star Atlas game. Star Atlas is a mega strategy game with millions of registered players that actively play on the portal in the role-playing capacity. It is an open-world and exploration-based setup which exists in a distant timeline, with earn-as-you-play functionality and ownership of players. As a player, you can navigate and pilot your ship and engage in battles with other real-time players to take hold of rare and valuable resources. The plot isn't the only otherworldly, literally, concept that has players hooked, but it is also the state-of-the-art graphics and technology that has been integrated into the game. Star Atlas has used Unreal Engine 5's Nanite to create a cinematic-quality video game and visual experiences that feel surreal. It has used quite a few new technological breakthroughs to provide users with an immersive experience. The players have the ability to create, trade, or even obtain NFTs, non-fungible tokens, inside of the gaming universe, which implies an economy that contains tangibility and ownership and fluctuating value assets in the real world. Let's take a look at some of the main features in the game. Currencies: Atlas dollar and Polis dollars. Star Atlas has its own currency, namely Atlas and Polis, which govern the trade economy. Both currencies have different functions in the game, as Atlas dollars are used by players for trading assets, and they are inflatable. It's used in the game to earn and spend through explorations and battles in space. The other currency, i.e. Polis dollars, have a fixed supply in the game and is used as a low-speed store of value. Polis gives players the right to own as well as manage space cities. It represents a financial right and also functions as a rights regarding governance for ordeals like tax rates stipulated in the game. Ownership and space exploration. Star Atlas is a game that is purely set in the vast and empty space, which gives rise and every reason to explore it. The players in the game start from a corner of the game map, and then they start scanning the nearby stars that are visible to obtain celestial as well as terrestrial assets. These raw assets can be refined and then exchanged for in-game currency. Then, as they explore the central part of the map, they get rewards. But with these rewards comes a risk. Now, these players can lose their hard-earned assets. It takes time to travel and transport assets in the game, and this gives rise to markets for logistics, freight, and even infrastructure such as unique pathways, lively economy, and an inbuilt society. The Star Atlas developers have revealed that they plan to offer an almost real, world-like economy with some functions and roles that will resemble the actual economy in the world. This revelation implies that roles of the managerial level will soon be deployed in the game so that players can be in-game managers and be responsible for looking after resources to make sure that they're being used in an efficient manner to create value. Apart from being a manager, players can pick a variety of roles at their disposal, such as CEO, bounty hunter, repair, freight, rescue, refiners, and miners. This revelation truly shows how realistic the in-game economy will be to our real world. Solana is a public blockchain platform that is considered to be one of the few in the world which has the capacity to make sure that the ambitions of Star Atlas are upheld competently. It is a Layer 1 blockchain with the ability to process over 50,000 transactions per second. The CEO of Star Atlas revealed that after looking at a bunch of options, they landed on Star Atlas as they seemed it was a perfect fit for their needs, as well as future ambitions. The developers are planning on building AAA gameplay on the Solana blockchain. This will lead to a massive intake of new players, and is expected to host millions, if not billions, of users at its full capacity in the future. The Solana blockchain will be pivotal in processing and handling the transactions in the game, as the role-playing is mostly based around trades and transactions. As the users increase, Solana's ability to handle the masses will be tested too. Star Atlas CEO Michael Wagner stated the decision behind choosing Solana and what holds it in the future is high transaction throughput, low transaction costs, and the sub-second finality, which translates to low latency for our players on speed changes. These are all important. The Star Atlas cryptocurrency was launched in January of 2021 and has been backed by big names such as Solana and Serum since then. The crypto picked up the first token launch in August and is now being confidently backed in the market. Since the game has not fully been released, there is some apprehension regarding its promises. Star Atlas will be released in separate stages with token launches and will also contain in-game assets that can be exchanged for real-world currency. The current price of Star Atlas crypto is running at a mere $0.0903. The current market capitalization rate is at $196,479,630 and is gradually on a rise, a 1.45% rise to be precise. A total of 2.6 billion Atlas are currently in circulation, which accounts for only 6% of the total available coins. The token distribution has a majority of 65% distribution through rewards and emissions, with privately sold tokens coming out at 22.5%. The new trailer of the game has been released, and crypto is on a gradual rise for now. Only time will tell how it fares in the market for a so-called revolutionizing game. Star Atlas has given us an early look into the near future of NFTs, as it revealed its out-of-this-world NFTs in the Galactic Marketplace, which features futuristic designs and state-of-the-art spaceships. After teaming up with Unreal Engine 5 for its graphics, Star Atlas has a metaverse that boasts designs and graphics well ahead of today's time. Through various events, NFT assets will be offered to the public, who will get a chance to collect and own their various assets. Then the assets will follow a step pricing model according to inventory, so that it's rewarding for the early birds and fair to the latecomers too. The spaceship NFTs will be the first release with varying degrees of rarity and hence value. Assets will be dropped every week, which means NFTs will be up for grabs at regular intervals. Star Atlas is being hailed as the next big thing, and so far it's backed that claim in just about every way. Be on the lookout for its crypto, and if the game interests you, try to get involved as soon as possible so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe.